Yellow lights are out. Are you ready, race fans? The turn one judges are ready. Yellow lights are out. And they roar their approval. As they come through turn 3 and 4, we are green! Smee, a great start, down low, green up high, shots working, Pittman! Darren Pittman takes the lead with a brilliant move. Look at Craig Kinzer trying the top side. Oh, you got to like the look of this track so far. It's Pittman, green, Dennis Moore Jr. Now DMJ was outside the invert. What a start. Look at this heat race action. It's happening everywhere, 3 wide. How good is this? Shots loses momentum. Welcome to World of Outlaws heat race action. Unbelievable further back. Pittman's checked out. Green. Moore Jr. Dumsney's booked himself a direct transfer into the A main if he holds it there. Then shots, Barnes, Smee. Oh, trouble for Donny Shots. Trouble. Trouble for Donny Shots in the Parker Stores Blue Beacon car number 15, J&J. As they come out of turn 4, we are hammered down. Pittman very good on the race restart. Green in second, DMJ, Max Dumsney moving through as well. This track is beautiful at the moment. Smooth, going slick, but not much dust. Great news. Darren Pittman, he is honking here. Absolutely charted. Sprague tries it. Contact up and over. Nathan Smee. Oh, it's all happening. Gee, it's a brawl out there, Colin Farr. It is a street fight, this heat race. Okay, yellow lights are out. What a knowledgeable group of fans here, giving me all sorts of facts and figures. Darren Pittman has been awesome so far in this heat race. We are green. Pittman, green, DMJ, Dumsney and Barnes. Look at the battle for third place down the back straight. It's still Pittman. Gee, he's quick. Dumsney around the outside for third place. Can't you see I'm working here? Gee. Anyway, Dumsney up to third, our quick time man. He is fired up and elbows up tonight. Craig Kinzer in the 11K, Delco Remy Machine, battling Barnes for the transfer spot. What a battle! But it's still Pittman. Green, Dumsney, DMJ, Barnes fights back and takes that final spot. Look at the battle for fifth. That is important. That is where it's going to tell a big tale here. Kinzer and Barnes fighting for the last transfer spot, side by side. Kinzer and Barnes. What a race. Pittman, Green and Max. But it really is the battle for fifth. That is where the action is. One around, Chris Crane. Chris Crane in the AQL. Who thinks the kid can move through? Hands up, make the top 5. Craig Kinzer. We're about to find out. There's only 2 laps remaining. We are green. Pittman, super quick. On the restart, Green deals with him. Dennis Moore Jr. picks off Dumsney. Brilliant move by the DZ man as they come out of turn 4. Pittman, the speed is intense. Gee, Mark Richards is moving through. Obviously that work area stuff really benefited Matthew Thomas in all sorts of trouble. Spook Shea Sprague, that's terrible luck. Kinzer ringing that thing's neck. Wheel standing out of turn 4. That is the checkered flag. Pittman first. Second to Trevor Green. Third to Dennis Moore Jr. Then Dumsney and Barnes. So USA 21 first. South Australia 4 second. USA 0 third.
You know, it's a little different than America. You know, we come down here not only for fun, but a lot of people think you just come down here to take the money, and that's not really the case. But
so you'll give it back?
No, I won't give it back. I never said I'd do that. It helps, but you know, that's not the main reason that anybody comes down here.
This is going to be a very exciting heat race. Keep your eye on the third row. 2 absolute legends of sprint car racing. Kins is on the inside in car 11. Swindell starts up high in car number 1. That'll be a great battle. Remember, top 5 to transfer. Set for a green now. Myers starts from position 1 and Carter on the outside. We get a green. Steve Kenza, look at him moving through on the inside. Thank you very much. 5th now up into 2nd. The King, oh, we've had a car spin. That's Whitey. That'll bring out the yellows, and it does. Carter's looped it as well in car 26, and oh, so too is Laws. And that's caught out Kelly Linigan in car number 25, the Spice Transport. Watch the second row. Kinza, Swindell, it doesn't get any better than this. They stand on the gas out of 4. Myers gets a good jump at the youngster. Wimmer has a good line now through turn 1 and 2, but here comes the King. Oh, we've had a spin, and Carter gets upside down ever so slightly. Carter's machine just fell on its left side after having contact with and setting out after Myers, who got the jump early. Car number 1. M now again gets a great start. Myers on the inside. Wimmer runs the same line. Kinzer attacks down low. Swindell drifts back slightly now in 4th position. Problems for James Thompson in car 22. He drifts off track now and comes back on now in turn 2, a long way behind the rest of the field. 1 lap down in the books. 9 left to run now for the American. Myers out in front. Here comes the King. Steve Kinzer moving up on Wimmer. Thank you very much. Left him no room whatsoever. Problems for Thompson. Can't quite get back to the pits. Brings the yellow lights out. That's a shame. We're just getting this race up and running. Myers now picks up the throttle out of 4. Wimmer goes out after him. Kinzer a little bit slow to start there, and that's Sammy right on his back bumper. Sammy goes high, Steve goes low now on the back straightaway. And look at Swindell, he's winding her up on the high side. Classic Sammy Swindell now right around the outside. Look at this, race fans. You're getting your money's worth there. Swindell is on a charge. He goes high now on Myers in the back straightaway. They're side by side. Sammy just building momentum up each and every lap. Here he comes, takes the lead. Started back in position number 6. Myers not giving up, but on the inside in car number 1, M. Kinzer struggling at the moment with Brendan Wimmer back in 4th position. 5th is Whitey, then back to Laws, Satori. Sammy now is putting on an exhibition as he pulls away from 2nd place Myers. 6 laps left to run. He hails from Tennessee. He spent probably the majority of his life down behind the seat of one of these cars. It's another day in the office for this man, Sammy Swindell. Out in front now and extending. That last lap, a 12.879 against a 13.86 for Myers. So Swindell is on an absolute flyer here as he comes out of 4, puts Glenn Saville a lap down. 4 laps left to run now for the Americans. 1 run in 1, 2, 3, and now back to 5th position as Whitey gets through on the inside of Wimmer. So Bruce White doing a good job. He's the first of the Aussies now up into 4th position. Kinzer just trying to get around the lap traffic now and set it after Myers, but he's got a bit of work to do. Kinzer goes low now through turns 1 and 2, has a good groove through there and starts to haul in Myers. Look at Kinzer now winding up on the inside. Can he run down Myers? Can he get into 2nd? There's only 2 laps left to run now for Swindell. He exits turn 2, heads down the back chute. Better put a lap down on Kelly Linigan now. He goes high, Linigan runs low. Kinzer now closing in on the back of Myers. 1 lap left to run. Has Kinzer got the time? There's about 4 car lengths between them. Kinzer goes low. He could get balked in by Becker. Does slightly. That's enough for Myers to shoot by. So Myers now looks good for 2nd. Out of 4 for the last time. Swindell. Classic. Sammy Swindell takes the heat race win. 2nd will go to Myers in car number 1M. 3rd to the King, Steve Kinzer. 4th to Bruce White. Brendan Wimmer picks up the last transfer spot home in 5th. Ken Satori, the West Aussie, done a great job. He ran home in 6th position in car number 30. Then Laws, car 50 in 7. Back to Kelly Linigan in 8th. Then Kim Becker, Glenn Saville, and James Thompson.
Sammy, a terrific run on the outside. Now let me ask you, as this night wears on, is that groove up there going to stay as good as it is right now?
Well, it's probably definitely going to be there, I think, in 1 and 2, unless it gets over the edge, and if enough guys get up there and push it off. 3 and 4, it's kind of a toss-up. I think it's still a little greasy down there, so it may come in and be the fastest line, but right now the top's the way to go. I was just waiting for a clear run for everybody to line out. They all seem to want to stay on the bottom, and that wasn't looking very good. So, I wanted to be able to get out there and try to get all of them if I could, and should have done. I got a little bit greedy, and the car pushed coming off of 2. I got a little too much of the curb and let Jason stay out there another lap, but unfortunately he never moved up, so it left it clear for me.
The show to put on, let me tell you, is in the millions, and it's just sensational. I think that the promotion here had the guts and determination to put it on, and I really tip my hat to them, salute them very much indeed for a magnificent effort. And here we go racing once again, and it's car number 17, Mari Perovic, who spent a time in America racing. He's a very hard charging driver, but car number 4 spun. Mark Blayton, he's okay. He was lucky he wasn't picked up. In the hands of the starter once again. Watch that white line, they're off, and they are racing down the main straight now. Car number 10 on the outside there is Perovic there, moves up high on the racetrack. They thunder down that track, shoves that driver out the road as they go into pit spin past the 10 sign. They come out of turn number 4 and down the main straight, and a sensational drive there from car number 10. That's Adrian Marr. He's done a mighty fine job. He's grabbed the lead. Look at Brooke Tatnell. Tatnell's on a roll. He's up in 5th position. The national champion still in third position's Kerry Madsen, but they jump out at 4 again. A great battle royal for the race lead at the moment. Oh, white smoke starts to bellow from Adrian Marr's car. I hope that's not terminal. Car number 11 now grabs 2nd place. Sensational driving the part of Paul McMahon. He's out of turn 4. Down the main straight they go. They've completed 3 laps. 7 laps to go at Parramatta. Oh, and 2 cars are smoking badly. But McMahon out in 2nd place. He's chasing hard. Smoke starts to develop from the motor of Adrian Marr. Then in 2nd place. Then now McMahon's car starts to blow smoke. This is unbelievable. 3 of the first 4 cars are blowing smoke. Down the back straight they go. Throw the car into pit spin. Climb to the floor and going for more. Jumping out of turn number 4. Car number 11 doing a great job. Paul McMahon back in 2nd place. Adrian Marr. The brakes are glowing red hot. And Brooke Tatnell, the son of the guns, up there in 3rd place, but car number 11 comes up against the safety fence, and he's quite okay, but that's Craig Brady. Praise, I know a lot of guys were knocking it last night, but not the racers, they loved it. Out and they go now, past the witch's hat. Car number 11 now, Paul McMahon, the race leader, back to Adrian Marr. Look at Brooke Tatnell trying hard underneath that driver as they thunder down the back straight. Coming out of turn number 4 now, car number 11 out in front, McMahon. 2nd place is Marr. Brooke Tatnell in the shell car, then the national sprint car champion Kerry Madsen comes in, fighting hard. Mari Perovic is going back through the field. Oh, Brooke Tatnell grabs 2nd place momentarily, but the young man in Adrian Marr is just not going to give up without a fight. Oh, and they say luck is a fortune, and it'll be interesting to see where the officials now will put this guy back in. But young Maxwell spun in car number 99. Car number 11 now. They're away. The green lights go on once again, and racing with 5 laps to go at the halfway mark. This is heat number 3. World of Outlaw action here at Parramatta City Raceway. Brooke Tatnell grabs 2nd place. He's on a roll now as they jump out of turn number 4 down the main straight. McMahon now, Adrian Marr's a hard man to pass, but now Brooke Tatnell shoves him as it's out of turn number 2 down the back straight. The national champion Kerry Madsen, and last night's feature race winner still up in 4th place. Car number 28 coming along quite well. That's Brian Paulus, but there's just no doubt about these guys at the moment. They are absolutely on fire as they thunder down the back straight here at Parramatta. Out of turn 4 now, McMahon. 2 laps to go here. Absolutely unbelievable speedway here tonight. No dust. The track is fast and very fast. It's going to get faster as the night goes on. They move down to the pits bed for the 2nd last time. The yellow flag will come out in a few minutes. They move down. It is now the white flag lap now. 1 lonely lap to go for Paul McMahon as he thunders down the back straight for the last time here as he comes out of turn number 4. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, in the main straight, put your hands together. Car number 11, Paul McMahon first. Back to car number 8. 2nd place, the son of the gun, Brooke Tatnell. National champion in 3rd place, Kerry Madsen. Then we find young Paulus, and back to the unlucky Adrian Marr. I say unlucky because the motor did smoke, and I think he had to probably back off just slightly. Not making excuses, but what a sensational night so far. It's just only going to get better.
Paul, we saw a little bit of smoke from the car early on. What was happening?
Just blowing out of the overflow. Whenever you get the thing banged down, it just puffs a little oil out the top and just goes in the overflow, blows for a little bit, but everything's all right.
I know you're happy to win this heat race. What do you need to do to your car now to prepare?
We were pretty good at the beginning of the race, and we got a little free towards the end, so we're going to just tighten it up a little bit, maybe change some stagger in it, and hopefully be out front at the end of that dash.
We're seeing a very different racetrack tonight from last night. Your assessment, do you like this kind of a racetrack better?
It really don't matter to me. The ground got dirt on it. That's all that matters to me right now. The racetrack's different than last night, but last night it had its own characteristics. It was the same for everybody. Tonight our car's working a lot better than it was last night, so hopefully we'll be better than we were last night and get to victory lane.
Folks, here we go. Heat 4 on the circuit. We're green. Lannery a pole sitter. Kading to the top side. The Californian wheels down the back straightaway in the lead. Saldana on the top follows suit. He's the second. Lannery in third. The crowd, please, are off turn 4 on the high side. Works over Lannery for third. The VMAC, number 7, works into third on the back straight. Lannery in fourth. Robbie Farr in the final transfer. Sides now in the 7 car. Makes his way on the inside. Farr fights back. What a battle for the final transfer. Sides now. Puts the move on out of 2. Front wheels dancing in the air on Jason. Sides number 7. Robbie Farr now grabs back the final transfer. Sides to the inside. Unbelievable. The Outlaws at PCR for the final transfer in Heat 4. Robbie Farr and Jason Sides. Unbelievable for Robbie Farr. Jason Sides has the advantage. Folks, with 5 laps remaining, Tim Kading out and trying to hide in that 7T. Go back to Saldana. The VMAC number 7 at Delansky, then Lannery. Jason Sides is coming to the inside for 4th. Robbie Farr not giving up. 5 laps remaining this time by Kading on the inside of Morgan on the low side. Now the battle for the final transfer in 1 and 2. Lannery as the caution's out. Here we go. 5 laps in Heat 4. Saldana to the low side on Kading for the lead out of turn 2. Kading works it. Look at Farr on the outside for the battle for the final transfer. Lannery on the inside. Farr works the top side in. To turn 1 they go. Farr grabs that final transfer as we've lost one off turns 1 and 2. We'll bring on the caution. Oh boy, how about Robbie Farr at that restart, taking them on for the final transfer. What a run from Farr. Of course, a multiple track champion here at PCR. So it's an American quartet out in front. Kading, Saldana, Delansky, Sides, Farr in 5th, we're green. Again, Saldana looks to the low side, out of 2 on. Kading for the lead. Kading still leads them. Now Saldana switches to the top side of 4. Grabs the lead in Heat 4. What a run from the American. The 17 of Saldana's got the lead. Kading out of shape. Now it's Delansky to the top side. The battle for second. The crowd, please, are off turn 4. Grabs second. Unbelievable run from Delansky. Kading back to 3rd. Sides, look at Clark now into 4th. Adam Clark in the pick and pay list. Number 2's grabbed 4th. Sides in the final transfer spot in the 7. Farr is out of a transfer, as is Lannery. Main straightaway, folks. Checkered flags out. Saldana takes the win from Delansky. Kading in 3rd. The 2 of Adam Clark. Jason Sides in the 7. What a race for the final 4 laps, folks. How about putting your hands together? What a run from Joey Saldana.
Everybody has a reason for being here. What are yours?
Well, you know, there's a few different reasons. Number one, we made a deal there with Brian Healy that we're going to come over here for the next 3 years. And, you know, so we were looking forward to it. And it's a great place to come to, you know, other than the plane ride. It's a long plane ride to get over here. But, you know, once we got here and got everything situated, it's been pretty good so far.
What about you individually and where you're at for next season? And how does this coming down to Australia fit into those plans?
Well, for me, it's probably good. You know, I missed the majority of last year, actually, the better part of it. And I got back at the end there and ran a couple races, but I was a little bit weak in them races. But I'm feeling pretty good now and just trying to get things rolling here with the team and getting the chemistry going and getting ready to go after that championship in 2004.